Not very long ago, Motor Matters had the Jeep Renegade on test, and that last test was of the 1.4 turbo, but in the manual version and front-wheel drive only. So this is an update on the Renegade range. This time we have the 1.4 turbo in 125 kilowatt and 250 newton meters version. So it's the same limited edition and same engine, but this time it has the 9-speed automatic gearbox, and of course it also has all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive as well. So there are some changes to the vehicle, but looks-wise and body-wise exactly the same as the previous version. Let's take a look on the inside where some of the changes have taken place. Behind the wheel of the Renegade, the automatic version, it's pretty familiar to the previous one we had. A couple of items and features I can show you is that we've averaged 8.3 litres per 100 kilometers in this particular automatic version, which is not bad for a small to medium sized family SUV with all-wheel drive and of course that automatic gearbox. So that just shows you that, and you can see the instrumentation over here to the center screen. And I have to admit to a little bit of disappointment at the fact that the screen to me a little bit smaller than I'm used to, and also that there is no navigation on this particular car. So it is an option, but obviously it would increase your price, and you'd look at that fact. You've got your climate control dual zone, which is very nice and useful. And then down here, this of course is one of the crucial knobs as well, is your 4-wheel drive, and you can change it lock or down to snow, sand or mud mode. So it does have that, or you can simply put the diff lock into action by pressing that button. Those are the very important differences on this particular version, that as opposed to the previous version that we drove. The other very big difference is of course the automatic gearbox. It's a 9-speed automatic. Sounds quite amazing, doesn't it? I thought it may give a lot of changes, a lot of hunting all the time, and be a little bit of a nuisance, can I call it, in that sense. But quite honestly, it's been very smooth, very nice, and I can absolutely not express any complaints about the gearbox. Very nice leather trim. The previous version we had orange and cream trim combination. This one a lot more, can we say, conservative in the dark black leather, which I think looks pretty nice. Rear seat, I'm not going to go into the rear seat. You can see it's pretty spacious, nice and easy for a family, 4 to 5 seater, very comfortable, very nice as well. Let's get to the price. Being the limited version with the automatic gearbox and all-wheel drive, this one comes in at approximately 490,000 Rand. It's a Jeep, yes, and it's got a lot of Jeep DNA in it. You can see over here where they very proudly proclaim since 1941, which is the Jeep claim, and it's a proud claim of theirs. And you've got an item like over here, the grab bar in front of a passenger, if you are doing some off-roading in the vehicle as well. So there are Jeep touches. Under the skin, it's the Fiat, of course, and it's got that great multi-air 1.4 turbo engine. It's an excellent engine. It really is good. And that 125 kilowatts is a great output from that 1.4 litre turbo, so you take that into account. This is such a crowded market segment. It's impossible for me to list competitors. I've mentioned the price, approximately 490,000 Rand. What you've got to do is, if you like the Jeep looks, it's of course got that 7-slat grille at the front, and it's got the cross on the rear light, so it's got all those Jeep touches. If you want the Jeep look and the Jeep touches, well, then there's only one you can look at. If you're looking for a family SUV, small to medium family SUV, in this market segment, there are lots you can look at. But take a look at the Jeep. I think it's got a lot of character to it. I've enjoyed a week driving it. For Motor Matters, I'm Alan R, and I'll see you next time.